I'm here doing my Enlightened teaching, and today we're going to be talking all about vibration. And it's going to be a fabulous talk because it's really going to get us into knowing more about what we could say the vibration of prosperity and wealth and abundance. This is what I'm going to be speaking about because it's actually a channeling that I received from the Palladian Collective that I've recently been channeling. So it's going to be absolutely amazing, and I am so excited to be talking about it with you guys today. So yes, I have a new look. And this is something that I'm trying out because I think that when I come on, you know, yes, I am a card reader, and yes, I am simply intuitive, and so is this outfit. It's simple, it's easy, and I'm just bringing that forth. So here we go. Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate it. And don't forget to share this out, guys. So I really do want to get into, so what is vibration? How can we use vibration to manifest more of what we could say money and wealth and prosperity and abundance? Because that's really what a lot of people are struggling with right now. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to share. I don't have the use of my laptop right now because I'm actually downloading a new video for my website. So yay! I'm really elevating myself, guys. Love how you dress up. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate all the compliments. Thank you so much for giving me these compliments. I so appreciate them. And I really think that as a professional, I have to come on and I have to be professional. So I have to dress professionally. And so that is what I'm doing. And, you guys are definitely going to see a higher elevation from me. I am really looking forward to some new fabulous things. Oh, well, wonderful. Well, you can go visit my website now. It's the same website. I've just added a few things. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, dress for the job you deserve. Yes. And so that's what I want to do for all of you. And, since I am going to be going to Bali to be a presenter, I really wanted to start becoming even more professional. All right. So super excited. And let's get right into this. All right. So vibration. All right. Vibration. So really, and this is where the channeling all comes in. With the full moon coming up, vibrations of manifesting are great. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, hello, Ron. Finally starting to feel better. And yes, you look nice. Dressed for success. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you for all these compliments. I love them. Thank you. I'm doing great today. Thank you for asking. So I want to start, where the Palladians had led me. And, I had seen a post from a friend of mine. It said, well, what if money wasn't an issue? What would you do? And with that, what I said was, money is never the issue at hand, okay? So many of you think that money is the issue. You're like, oh, well, I don't have the money, so obviously that's the issue. But that is what you believe is the issue. But that's not truly the issue. The issue that you actually have is your vibrational resonance with money, your beliefs behind money, your thoughts behind money. Each one of those is actually what is stopping you. Oh, thank you so much for saying I look fabulous. Thank you so much for saying I look great. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate the compliments, guys. And so, because our thoughts create reality, okay? So our thoughts are vibration. So our thoughts create a reality. So your reality is then presented in such a way that you see that you don't have money. So let's say you walk around your house. All right. And all of a sudden you see a broken doorknob and you're like, well, I don't have the money to fix this. Okay. But what did you just go into? What is the vibration? You just went into the vibration of lack. Just by that simple thought of, oh, I don't have the money to fix this. Okay. You immediately went there. And so, all vibration really is at its truest essence. And this is just what I have received. And if you don't resonate with it, totally fine. Oh, thank you, Shelly, for saying I always look great. Well, unfortunately, I'm not doing readings today, Noelle. I am actually just doing teaching. This is my teaching. I will be on tomorrow, and I will be doing free card readings tomorrow. But you are more than welcome to stay and, begin to learn how you can better help yourself to manifest that which you desire. All right? Thank you, Iris. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Hi, Larry. Thanks for joining. Hello from the UK. So our thoughts create the vibrational reality around us. They create the illusion that we see. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you so much. Yes. Thank you. So it creates the illusion around you. That's all that the vibration does. So your vibrational thoughts create the illusion around you. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you. And guys, Marianne has some amazing things happening in her life. If you haven't checked out her live from last week, you should, because there's some amazing stuff happening for her. I'm doing well, Peggy. Thank you. I have to look at this after. Oh, totally fine. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. So anyway, your vibration creates the illusion around you. So, the phone that you're looking at, the clothes that you wear, even the skin suit that you have on currently is all a matter of your vibration, the quality of your thoughts. Okay. And we really want to get to that, is the quality of your thoughts. So if the quality of your thoughts are always, I'm in lack, I don't have enough, desperation, so forth and so on, always looking for, we can say, the free. You're always on the lookout for that. Then that's going to be the quality in which your life is at. Okay, because it's all about the quality of your thoughts. Your thoughts create the vibrational reality around you. They create the illusion that you see. Okay, and so let's take, for example, that there, and you see me looking over because I'm just reading my notes that the Palladians had given me. So you have a pair of identical twins, okay, and one twin, they're raised exactly the same. They have the same group of friends. However, one of the twins always wins, okay? Always and continuously wins, right? And the other twin always loses. So, the other twin, why does that other twin always lose? The other twin always loses because the quality of his thought is always that my brother always wins. So he's in that vibrational reality. But it is so simple, guys. And see, this is where the ego complicates things, okay? The ego complicates things because it makes it complex. It makes it be like, well, then I have to change the quality of my thoughts. All you have to do is change your mind to change that which is the reality that you see. Okay, that's all you have to do. You create the reality you see by changing your thoughts. But the ego would have you complicate that and be like, oh, it can't be that easy. But it is. It is that easy to change the quality of your thoughts. Now, yes, it takes work, because what you have to do is untangle that rat's nest that you have called an ego, which holds all of your beliefs. And some of the beliefs are great, and then some of the beliefs actually contradict your core beliefs. And then you have your core beliefs. So, you have to kind of untangle those. And that's what the ego sees as hard. But the spirit, on the other hand, the spirit's like, no, it's easy to change our thoughts. We can change our thoughts to change our lives. All right? And that's all we have to do. That is what vibration does. It calls forth and creates all the things. That is what vibration does. Vibration, what it is at its essence, is you are a vibration of, let us say, that which is God's source. Okay, so you are a spark of the divine. You have that within you. However, here is what happens. When you are that spark of the divine, you come in and you're a blank slate. There's no ego, nothing. You are just blank. But then what starts to happen here is you begin to adapt to, the bigger creatures around you, your parents. You start to take on, some of their belief systems. And then, from there, you take on their belief systems. You take on the society that you were born into belief systems. And that starts to build this person that you are. And it starts to, what we can say, shadow over. Okay? It starts to shadow over your spark. Okay? Now, it can never put out the light of your spark. It can never do anything to your spark. But what it can do is it makes you believe that your ego is the most important thing. That's what happens here. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's what the ego does. It makes you think that it is the whole sun, okay? When only it is just a ray of the sun. It makes you think that it is the whole ocean when it is merely a ripple in the pool. That's what the ego does, and we have to step away from that, and we have to see, okay, is this an ego thought or not? All right? And this is where vibration comes into play, guys. Your vibration is your thought. Your thought creates that which is your reality. Your reality is nothing more than a vibration. Okay? That's anything around us is vibrational. Okay? That's what it is. It is vibrational. And so we need to begin to harness that power of vibration, which is so simple and so easy. And for all of you that are just joining me, who maybe you don't know who I am, maybe you do know who I am, I just want to introduce myself real quick. Hi, I'm Ron Schaefer of Simply Intuitive. I am your ambassador to enlightenment. And not only that, I give you a healing prescription from spirit. So that's something else that I do. And that's what this is, really. This is a healing prescription for all of you. See, because a lot of people love to ask me, well, Ron, what's it like to get an Akashic reading? This is what it's like to get an Akashic reading right here. All right. This is what it's like. I talk to you and I help you, in whatever way spirit deems necessary. All right. At this certain point in time. So how can we begin? Hi, Jean. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being here. That's exactly what I am doing right now, Miss Sherry. This teaching that I'm doing is enlightening you because I am speaking through that which is my throat chakra. My throat chakra is emanating that which is the vibration of freedom, the vibration of excitement. All right. And not only that, but the vibration of joy. Because I'm talking about this and you can see the joy in my face. You can hear it in my voice because I am projecting that. So you are already being enlightened simply by being here, simply by listening to my voice. You are being enlightened. And this may activate something in you and it may not. And it's totally fine. You take from this what you will. All right. So back to vibration. How can we begin to change the vibration of our thoughts? How can we begin to really step into more of a leadership role in our life in the way of our thinking? Okay, so let's take, for example, you want to go on a trip to Hawaii. Okay, and you are all gung-ho about it. You're like, yes, I'm going to go to Hawaii. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. I'm excited. I want to go to Hawaii. Well, you have a belief system in your mind that says, honey, you can't make it to Hawaii. You can barely make it to next week, like with your paycheck, and that is what is coming up. So you keep on consciously, you're pining away, trying, but everything seems to be coming up because there is a vibration within you that is in contradiction. Okay, contradiction. You just got back from Hawaii. Well, that's fabulous. You have a contradiction within your consciousness. God cannot do for you what you are contradicting. Okay, so if you're saying, I want to go for a trip to Hawaii, but yet you have this negative belief pattern that says, no, I can never make it there, then God is going to say, okay, well, then you can't make it there. That's going to continue to be a pipe dream. That's not what we want. So we have to look at that belief, we have to look at that vibration and say, okay, is this a vibration that I want to live by? And if so, then wonderful, great. If not, then that's something you need to work on. You have to work through it. See, everyone thinks that it's just as simple as I'm going to ignore it. Thoughts are not there to ignore. We have to say, okay, where is this thought coming from? Why is this thought coming up? And then from there, we forgive ourselves that thought that we thought that may be in misalignment with that which we desire, and then we go. This is not the law of attraction. It may have some of the similar characteristics to it, but this is just something that I've channeled through based on the Palladians. So, hello. Thank you for joining. All right. So, we have to go in and say, okay, what's blocking me? What's that block? What if you don't know what you want to do in the first place? See, beautiful question. That is where we go into the heart space, okay? That's where every answer lies. And this is what I actually speak to when I do readings for people is I bring peace through that which is the heart, okay? That's what I do. And so if you don't know what it is that you desire, see, and I really want you to change your wording there, because remember, words, vibration equals thought equals that which is reality. So instead of saying I want, because a want is of the mind, we want to desire. So what is it that you desire? Okay, that's what we have to look at. And Vicki, this is what we're getting into. What is blocking you is your own thought pattern. So whatever it is that you want to create is being blocked by your own thinking. You have a subconscious belief, or you have a contradicting belief in yourself for whatever it is that you desire to do. So let's go back to Miss Elaine, and where she asked, well, what if I don't know what to do? That's, like I said, we come into the heart space. We take a deep breath. Okay, we take a deep breath. And what you can do is, this is what I like to do. This is what I learned from Sonia Choquette. I won't even try to pass it off as mine, because it's not. This is Sonia Choquette. And what you do is you take a deep breath in, you hold it, let it out your mouth. Then you take another deep breath in, you hold it, let it out your mouth. Then you take another deep breath in, you hold it, and now we let out the sound, which helps to relax the body, helps us to become relaxed, okay? And in this helping us to become relaxed, we then can say, what is blocking me? My heart says. Okay, and your heart is not going to tell you in big giant words. It's not your ego, okay? Your ego will try to be like, well, it's bah, 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 and big long sentence. The heart is simple. This is why I call myself simply intuitive, because intuition is simple. The heart's guidance is simple. It is the ego that complicates it all. So what you have to do is just ask yourself, what's blocking me? My heart says. And if you have to do it again because you don't hear anything, then that's okay. Don't feel like, oh my gosh, I didn't get anything, so that means my heart's, not talking to me. Your heart is always speaking to you. It's just what is really what it is how willing are you to listen? Candace, that's beautiful. Yourself, you are blocking yourself. And guys, my lesson for today in A Course in Miracles is I am the light of the world. And this is lessons for, if you do A Course in Miracles, fabulous, wonderful. If you don't, then you're more than welcome to, go look it up. It's on my Friends Who Like Simply Intuitive page. I will also post the link here where you can, find it. And A Course in Miracles teaches you, and it says, it's not absurd or egoic or arrogant to think that you are here for a greater purpose, because you are. You are the light of the world. You are here to facilitate change. You are here because you have a reason to be here. Don't think that you can't do these amazing, wonderful things. I never thought that I'd be going on a trip to Bali to be teaching, to be presenting, but I am. I never in my life thought that I could make a living just doing my readings. I never thought that was possible, but I'm doing it. It's happening. So, let's see, Annie, I need to find my direction in life. Annie, okay, then find that which is your direction. Ask your heart, what direction would you like me to go? My heart says, my fear of failing is blocking me. I want more confidence. Then you have to be more confident in yourself, in whatever area of your life you want to be in. That is ruled by the solar plexus chakra, Lolly. The solar plexus chakra is where we hold our personal power, okay? You are very welcome. It is my pleasure. And so, what you do is you go in there and, once again, you can ask your solar plexus, why don't I feel confident in myself? What makes me feel vulnerable? Okay? And then state the things that make you feel vulnerable, that make you feel afraid, that make you feel like you're not good enough, to make you feel like you're a failure. Maybe there's someone who told you you were a failure, but you're not a failure. Okay? No one is ever a failure. And these are beautiful. I love that you guys are, doing this with me. This is fabulous. I love this kind of interaction. Okay, it's easier when you think it's someone else. That's the problem. When it's yourself, and it's scary. Yes, exactly. And that's why we have to look at the quality of our thoughts. We have to really come in and say, okay, what is it that I desire? Anxiety does it for me. Beautiful, Michelle. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. And yes. Michelle actually had a reading with me. So I know you're crying. Wonderful. That means that you're releasing. That means that you are getting to the core of something. Hi, Thena. Anxiety for you too. If you are anxious, if you are really anxious about things, once again, go into that solar plexus, go into that heart. Actually, hold both of them. Hold your heart, hold your solar plexus. Take a deep breath. And I want you to say all the things that you love. Okay? All the things that you love. Yes, anxiety does suck. It's terrible. Anxiety for me, really bad until I'm shaking. Needed this. Also been sad. That's what we have to ask ourselves, guys, is right here and here. We have all the answers inside of us. And it's all too often that we seek the answers outside of ourselves. Annie, tears are often laughter of the heart. Ron, hi, a blessing. Thank you for being online. James, hi. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining. We're talking about vibration. We're talking about how we can get over that which is our blocks. Okay. I need to take a leap. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. Take a leap of faith in yourself. Take that leap, Lolly, and believe in yourself. And that's what I want all of you to do. All really anxiety is within you is your ego coming up with these fake, false illusions. That is what the ego does. And remember, your thoughts create your reality. So if you are in your thoughts and they are very vibrational of anxiety, then you are going to see things around you that make you anxious, that make you nervous, that make you go into fear. Fear is nothing more than the lack of love. That is what fear is. Actually, fear is the absence of love. And love is the cure for an absence of love. Because we have to come in and we have to love ourselves, okay? Ego, back up. You are under contract. Yes, Thena. Yes, girl. And then it always fosters worry. Yes, and what is worry, Lindsay? Worry is nothing other than a prayer for the worst thing to happen. Because once again, your thoughts create your reality. I'm stuck in a situation right now. A hubby is sick and we are supposed to follow our dreams, but I can't. But it can't happen now. But Annie, see, once again, this is for you. You are the one blocking you. Okay? You block you. You say, okay, well, my husband is sick. Then what stops you? What really stops you? It's that fear to move forward. That's what stops you. I understand your husband may be sick. But what stops you from taking little baby action steps? See, all of you, a majority of us, once we know our fears, we're like, well, how do I conquer them? And we want to try to conquer them in one giant leap. We don't need to. Take it in bite-sized steps. Have you heard this one? Always liked it, fear. False evidence appearing real. Yes, I have heard that one, James. I also enjoy that one. And that's where it all comes from. We want to take this giant leap to go over it, but take a bite-sized step. Nothing stops you from taking a tiny baby step. Situation, I have changed and reroute our dreams. How do you redirect our thoughts? No matter what I do, I keep thinking negative, and certain someone stays in my mind, and it needs to stop. I'm learning how to. So thankful for your help. Do that. Wonderful. And once again, Nicole, for you, it's about bite-sized steps. It's not about trying to do it all in one leap. You can't do it all in one leap. It is bite-sized steps, day by day, rerouting your thoughts. Remember, the tool that I taught you all, I believe it was on Wednesday, maybe Tuesday. I don't remember. It was one day that I came on my Facebook story. And, guys, if you follow me on No, I did it on here. I did it on here. Is the cancel, clear, delete. Anytime that you start having those negative thoughts, you have the ability to choose differently. Okay, you always have the opportunity to choose differently. So what you can say is once those, and we'll just take you, Nicole. So when that certain someone comes into your mind, what you can say, and what you guys once again don't know, is that Nicole actually had a reading with me. And what you do is you sit there and you say, okay, the thought came up, cancel, clear, delete. That's not me anymore. And then you replace it with something positive. So let's also take anxiety. Let's say, and we're going to take Michelle, you for example, because I know where your anxiety stems from, which is singing. And she's a beautiful voice, gorgeous voice, healing voice. And, but yet she still has kind of that anxiety with it, okay? And what you do is you just go up here. And anytime you start feeling anxious or worried about it, you say, cancel, clear, delete. That's not me anymore. I am confident and strong in my gift. That's where we go with this, guys. I am confident and strong in my gift. Okay, you replace that negative thought with a positive one. That is the quality of your thought. If you have the quality of thought of, I'm too nervous, I can't do this, I'm always thinking negative, he's always going to be in my mind, I'm never ever going to be able to let him go, then that's what you're going to constantly have, and that's what you're going to constantly see. So I want to give you another example about how your thoughts create the vibrational reality around you. All right? And what I want you to do is to envision this, if you will, or imagine this with me. So let's say that you're feeling sad, and it's been, 3, 4, 5 days, and you just kind of getting worse and worse and worse. And then what you start to notice is that your Facebook feed starts to fill up with all this with all this sad stuff. And you're like, oh my gosh, where's all the sad stuff coming from? And then you start, maybe the weather starts to change, and it starts getting cloudier. And then let's say that you go ahead and from there, you're talking to someone and they have a sad story. Your vibration, your thoughts are creating that reality. That is what is happening. Okay? And we have to begin to change the quality of that thought. And so, yes, if you need to feel sad, then feel sad. I'm not telling you not to feel. You can feel sad if that's what you need to do, but we can't sit in that energy. Just like we can't sit in anxiety. We can't sit in fear. We have to release it. We have to let it go. We have to forgive ourselves for staying in that emotion. It's no one else's fault, okay? The energy is rough right now with the Venus retrograde. Yes, Venus retrograde does, in fact, make you look at all of your relationships and reevaluate. But once again, it's a coming up of saying, okay, is this belief something that you still hold dear to you? Okay? And that's what this is an invitation for. It's always an invitation. Any retrograde that we go through is always an invitation to go within. And exactly. Emotions are here to visit us, and then we let them go. We say, okay, thank you, bye-bye, and it's because when we don't, we're just stuck in that same energy, and then we become stagnant, and then we become stuck, and then we wonder why I don't know my purpose, why I don't know the direction of my life, why I don't know this, why I don't know that, and why the angels aren't talking to me, why my guides aren't talking to me. They are talking to you. However, in them talking to you, they can't get through because you're not willing to listen, because you're in this other vibration of maybe fear, maybe anxiety, maybe lack, maybe loss, maybe sadness, maybe depression, whatever the case is. And there are ways in which you can lift those vibrations. One of the best ways, and I know you all are going to think I'm crazy and outside my mind, and that's totally fine. Sing an upbeat, happy song. Okay, if you're done being tired, if you're done doing all that, then say, you know what? Okay, that's not me anymore. I'm ready to sing a happy song. And what I want you to do is activate that vibration within yourself. Dance, sing, fake it till you make it, honey. Sometimes that's what we have to do. We got to fake it a little bit to make ourselves believe it. Okay? And so dance, sing, move your body, go outside, hug a tree, and I know once again, y'all are going to be like, Ron, hug a tree? Yes, hug a tree. It's fine. People can judge you all they want. It doesn't really matter, does it? No. What matters is what you think of you. And so, that's another way. But once again, Let it go. Yes, we have to allow it to go. We have to allow, yes, we process and then we release. We can't keep it on the inside because here's what happens, guys. Let's say that, and we're going to take anger for example, okay? So anger. So with anger, what happens is you don't express it. So you push it down. You're like, no, I'm not going to get angry. I'm not going to get angry. I'm going to push it down. And then, every time you see that certain somebody, you get more and more angry. You get more and more frustrated. And then that frustration turns into rage every time you see them because it's unsuppressed anger. And then that anger, then that rage turns into wrath. Okay? There you go. You just have one of the 7 deadly sins, wrath. Let's take greed, for example. Okay? Let's take greed. Greed. You are trying to fill a hole within yourself with material objects. That's what it is. That's all you're trying to do. Let's take sloth, for example. Sloth is that inability to, you don't want to move. You're just like, I don't want to do anything, because sloth is depression. That's what it is. It is really depression. It's just called sloth. And, let's take, for example, gluttony. All you're trying to do, once again, you're trying to fill a hole within you, but through the guises of food. Okay? That's what this is all about. And it's all, once again, it's about the quality of your thoughts and the vibrational resonance that you have with those thoughts. And, are you believing them? Are you fully in line with them? And we have to, really become in line with our vibration and with our thoughts. Okay? Come in line with your vibration. Come in line with the thoughts that you desire, not that you want. Get away from want. Want is of the mind. The mind is what got you in this mess in the first place. The heart, on the other hand, will always lead you out of any situation. I have so many people telling me, oh no, Ron, my heart got me in this situation. Your heart didn't get you anywhere. Your head did. That's where this comes from. The heart always leads you in the perfect divine order. Okay, always, always, always leads you in perfect divine order. But then it's when the head gets kicked in there and it's like, oh, well, maybe we go this way. And this is something I love from Marianne Williams. She said, it's basically like saying, let's say you're praying for something specific. We'll just say, I don't even know, something really trivial. But I know. Okay. God, I am praying that I get the yellow Twizzler. I need that yellow Twizzler. Please, God, give me the yellow Twizzler. Okay? And in saying, I want that yellow Twizzler, and you are, praying for it, and God says, no, you know what? I'm going to give you the red Twizzler. And you're going to be like, but God, if you see it from my point of view, I'm sure you're going to change your mind. You're going to give me the yellow Twizzler. God knows what's best for you. He knows better than anybody else. Because he's the one who created you, so he's going to know what's best for you. He, she, it, doesn't matter, the terminology in which we use. But that's, once again, you're arguing with God over the color of a Twizzler. God, I know if you see it from my point of view, God, that yellow Twizzler is definitely the one for me. And God's like, no, it's actually the red Twizzler, because you take the red Twizzler, you're actually going to meet the love of your life, let's say. You're going to come into contact with someone who's going to come into contact with someone else, and this whole divine plan is going to unfold. We don't understand the divine plan. What our job is to listen to our intuition, listen to our inner guidance, listen to the voice of the Holy Spirit as it guides us step by step by step. Okay, and that, once again, it comes in line with your thoughts. How willing are you to listen? How willing are you to be guided and really guided? Think negative and it's not healing. Enlightened love is the ego. God made everything from... Yes, yes, yes. Well, I'm so glad that you love what I do and how I share. Wonderful. I'm thrilled. And, I'm so glad that I can share this with all of you and that you guys are sharing this out, because the more information we get out there, the higher vibration that we're going to create. That's why I share and I do these things for free. Number one, as a gratitude to all of you who come to me and receive a reading. And then also I do it as my gratitude to the world, to be like, you know what? I want to spread my knowledge, because in spreading my knowledge, I grow the kingdom of heaven, because the kingdom of heaven is within your mind. If you can think it, just like it says, and this is what I love. It's one of the verses from the Bible is, whatever you hold true on earth, we will hold true in heaven. Heaven is in your mind. That's where it is. Heaven is in your mind. And that's why whatever you hold true on earth within your three-dimensional mind will be true in heaven. Oh, why, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, that's just where I wanted to bring forth today. It was a channeling that I had received. And, you know, if you guys want to, you are more than welcome to contact me for a personal reading. I do want to start putting out there, like I said, there's going to be some changes coming because I've gotten some amazing opportunities. So my prices are going to be going up as of the end of April. So right now, my 30-minute readings are $44 and my hour readings are $60. So if you want to get a reading with me at these prices, then I suggest you get on top of that, because at the end of April, beginning of May, prices are going up because I am classing it up. All right, so that is going to be all for me today, guys. I send you so much love. I send you through the vibrational resonance of my voice. I send you love. I send you light. I send you healing. And I pray for each and every one of you that God grant you a miracle to give you peace of mind.